How are you, gorgeous? Have a good one. What's going on, guys? Let's see. Terrific Tuesday to you all. Terrific Tuesday. Tremendous Tuesday to you all. Tremendous Tuesday to all my queens and kings, and all my kings and queens, and all my queens and queens. It's your girl L.I.F.E here, obviously, coming to you live somewhere in the world. You know it, baby. Taking the early a.m. stroll. Remember, we don't say morning because we don't. What are you mourning about? Right? So we're taking that early a.m. stroll, uprising stroll. Why not? Check this out. Look how beautiful it is here. This neighborhood is just so gorgeous. Window shopping. Look at this one. This one's real gorgeous. Look how beautiful that one is. So, tremendous Tuesday to you all. Just wanted to say hi. Hope you had a marvelous Monday. It's summertime and I just almost forgot. I saw a couple kids out here already. So what do you guys have planned for today, for the week? What are your goals? Have you reached any of them yet? And I've reached one of my goals for this month so far. And today is, what's today's date? Today is the 5th. 5 days into the month. What are your goals and aspirations? What are your goals and aspirations? What are your goals and aspirations? Have you written them down? Do you read it to yourselves every day? Are you working towards them? Have you progressed? Have you worked your way back? What is it that you're doing? What is it that you're going to do to make sure you reach those goals? To make sure you reach those goals. Making sure you reach those goals. What is it that you're doing today that'll enhance yourself? What is it that you're doing today that will help you elevate to the next level? What is it that you're doing today that'll benefit you in the long run? What are you doing today that'll not edify and only enhance you, but everyone else around you? What is it that you're doing today? What decisions have you made that will impact the people around you in your life? What's going on, Queen? How are you? Thank you for always chiming in when I'm live. What is it that you're doing today to just clear up your mind? What is it that you're doing today that'll help you remove all those clouds in your lives? What is it that you are doing today? That is my question. What is it that you're doing today, Mr. Greatness? Are you reading? Are you journaling? Did you journal today? Did you read a book? Did you do your devotion? Did you wake up and pray? Or did you wake up just because you know your girl is live? You know, when I'm live, you should be live too with me, right? So what is it that you're doing today with your goals, your dreams and aspirations? How are you enhancing yourself? How are you Or what is it that you're doing? Shout out to 561. Though I'm not in Palm Beach, but I will always rock 561. Okay. All right, that home sweet home will always be home sweet home. You know, a lot of people, they move away, they leave their hometown, and they don't even represent no more. Nah. That's not how we do it. So shout out to L.I.F.E 561, Palm Beach County, wherever you are watching me. Palm Beach County is bomb.com. Okay. Just to let you know, if you ain't know, if you don't know about Florida, Palm Beach County, then maybe you should travel and come visit me sometimes when I am in Palm Beach. But what is it that you're doing today that'll give you hope for tomorrow? We wake up every single day, and the Most High provides all of this. You know what? I'm going to pause the meditation music real quick just so you could listen and just hear and watch. Yeah, I hear that, right? You hear how quiet it is. You hear the birds chirping. Wow. It's such a beautiful sound. I don't even need the meditation music because he even provides us with music. Isn't that crazy? The Most High provides us with natural music. That's why the birds chirp. You know, sometimes I even think about it. Why do birds chirp? Huh? Why do birds chirp? How come we can't chirp? I mean, we could chirp too. Right? But we even have the natural music going on with the birds, the wind, and the activities that's going on in the universe. Are we cherishing these things? Are we appreciating it? Are we giving back to the universe? I believe it was yesterday, no, the day before yesterday or so, where I was in Pittsfield, and there was a couple of people feeding these ducks. And I was like, you know what? You'll always be good in life, because look how you're giving back to the universe. You're feeding the ducks. You know, I never really thought about it, but that's giving gratitude back to the universe. You know, those people who gets out of their car and go feed those stray cats. Yeah. That's giving back to the universe. Now, what is your 10% that you give out to the universe? You think your tithes and offering is just that 10%? You got it messed up. Look how beautiful this is, guys. Look how gorgeous this is. What is it that you're doing to give back, to show your appreciation to the universe? How are you enhancing thyself? Have you taken the time out to do your yoga today? Your meditation? Because I know if L.I.F.E is going to go and conquer the world, if you are going to go and conquer the world today, you must first rejuvenate thyself. You must first protect thyself. That's why it's very crucial. It's very crucial. It's very crucial that you do meditate, that you do pray, that you do manifest. Because when you come out to the universe, man, you got to deal with a whole bunch of BS. Hello. Starting with your boss. Right? Then it goes on and trickles. Look at this one. This one is very, very gorgeous. I want to show you guys this house right here. Look how beautiful this is. Can you picture yourself living in a home like this? If you can't, then that means your dreams and goals aren't big enough. That's all it means. I know I could picture myself in a home like that. Or in a home like this. Why not? And are your dreams, your goals big, or are they small? Or are they small? I love incense. I love incense. I love sage. It keeps me calm and collective. And if you haven't gotten into it or tapped into it, maybe you should. How will you know if something is not for you if you don't even try it? You'll never know unless if you try. You never know unless if you try. So why aren't you trying? Why are you giving up so quick? Why? Of course it's challenging. What did you expect? The minute you came out the womb, it was a challenge. Right? It was a challenge. You were placed on Earth. You were placed here in the universe to fight the battle. So what you thought? This was going to be an easy ride? Yeah, you could be happy. You could also be sad and frustrated and angry. It's okay to have these feelings. Check this out. Yeah, purple's my favorite color. Purple means reality. They say the grass is greener on the side. Yeah, it's pretty green out here. There goes some kids over there. What is it that you're doing today to get closer to your goals, to get closer to your dream, to get closer, just to get closer? What sacrifices are you making? Or what sacrifices are you even willing to make? Because what I find here oftentimes is we're not even willing to make sacrifices. And that's why we'll never get what we want to get. What sacrifice comes with trials, tribulations, comes with ups and downs. It comes with downs and ups. But what you thought? It was going to be an easy ride? Nah, baby. The only easy ride you had was those 9 months that you were stored in the womb to be protected from negativity, to be protected from negativity, to be protected from just so much. But that was when you were in your mother's womb. Now that you're out and you're of age, it's time to fly. It's time to fly. It's time to fly and conquer not the world, but your world. Not to conquer the world, but your world. So in your world today, what is it that you need to defeat? What is it that you need to overcome? What is it that you need to enhance in, to surpass, to evolve in? What is it? And when you figure that out, what I want you to do is to dissect it. Yeah, dissect it. Just like in science class, how you had to dissect that cat. I remember dissecting a cat, a frog, and you got to see all the details. So with that, I want you to dissect it and know all the details. So when it comes time to activating what you need to activate, it'll be so much easier to activate it. It'll be more clear for you to activate it, right? But are you dissecting your lives? Are you dissecting your goals? Are you dissecting your whatever it is that you're trying to reach? I look back at my life and to see the growth and continuing to see the growth. Put this in the car. I'm going to take my other phone out here. Give me 1 sec, guys. All right. Sit over here. Such a beautiful day. Remember to make sure you take the opportunity to go outside. Take the opportunity to go outside. Take the opportunity to go outside on your lunch break. Or just on any break that you're taking. Just make sure you go outside to receive your vitamins and the source of life that's given to you for free on a daily basis. Are you appreciating these things? I know when I sit and I really dissect things, like we were talking about earlier, dissecting things, you know, we're so blessed, but yet we don't appreciate it. We take advantage of it. Not only that, we don't even share it. We don't share it. I know I love sharing it. Why not? I'm not going to stay too long here. I'm going to go ahead and chime out, guys. Just want to inspire you today. I want to motivate you today to dissect your goals, your aspirations, and to work towards them. What are you doing to work towards them? You know, what actions are you putting towards that goal, that dream of yours today? You're in school to become a nurse. You're in school to be a doctor, a lawyer, an advocate, whatever it is that you're in school for. What is it that you're doing to reach that? Are you studying like you're supposed to be studying? Are you really learning the way that you're supposed to be learning? And if not, this little fly want to come in my way. I hope you guys, there he goes. You want to be on my live? And he's just sitting right on my phone. Oh, yeah. Typically, that's what happens when you're in tune, by the way, with nature. You'll get like whatever it is that flies, butterfly. You'll get dragonflies. You'll get these weird bugs wherever you are that comes towards you and near you. And it's good to speak life to them as well. Like when I see butterflies or dragonflies around me, and I'll say, "You're such a beautiful butterfly. Hey, butterfly." Or a bird. "Look at you, pretty bird." I actually saw a video on YouTube once where they were doing a test on words. I remember how we were talking about, I believe yesterday on the live, how words are very powerful. Yes, it was yesterday. Words are spells. You know, that's why I don't call my kids bad kids. I don't call them dizzard. You know, yeah, they may, the kids are kids. You know, but those are spells that you're activating in their lives. What spells are you putting onto your life today? Are you waiting for someone else to feed you these positivity? No, you should, if someone is giving you positivity, yes, it's great. It's great. Just like how I love to do it. It's great that you'll receive these words and of affirmation and things of that nature. But what is it that you're doing for you? Don't wait for L.I.F.E to come around and push you and motivate you. That's why I talk about self-motivation all the time. Self-motivation is the best motivation. It's just like this. When I wake up 4 a.m., I'm on the road getting my exercise in. 5 a.m. getting my exercise in. Why? Because of that self-motivation. And when you work to the point where you've mastered that self-motivation, it becomes second nature to you. Just like waking up and washing your ass, hopefully, right? Right? So self-motivation is the best motivation. What spells are you utilizing for you? Do you look at yourself in the mirror every day and stare deeply into your eyes and speak life to you? L.I.F.E does. L.I.F.E looks at her reflection, whether it's a mirror or her shades. Hello. And say, girl, you are just phenomenal. Girl, you are just so gorgeous. You are amazing. You're worthy to be praised because you are a queen that is always on her throne, even when she's sleeping. Girl, you are just good, like Campbell soup. But what spells are you giving you? What words are you giving yourself to give yourself life? Are you waiting for that perfect man to come in your life to make you feel like a woman? Are you waiting for that fine, fine girl to come in your life to tell you how good you is? Huh? Why is it that we wait for people to come into our lives to tell us what we ought to already know about ourselves? Don't wait, baby. You need to feed yourselves these words, these spells of life. And when you bump into someone who says other, just like how the diagram, I need to post that today. I'm going to post that today, I promise. The diagram, when someone speaks negativity to you and that equal sign, you take that frequency. When they say something negative, you take that frequency and hit them with that positive word. You can also block it too and just not respond. Why are you so quick to respond? Why? Silent is really a killer. Think about it. My dad's been deceased for almost 3 years now. Right? So silence is a killer. It really is. But it also is a benefit too. Because silence is beautiful. Sometimes we need to shut ourselves down to be silent because our world is just so loud. Too much is going on, man. You're clouded by so much. Sometimes you just have to just shut down the system and say, you know what? Enough is enough. Roll up. We need to stop. We need to stop. We need to stop. Man, there's too much noise in my life. Financial problems. Kids are giving problems, but sometimes we just need to stop, baby. Sometimes we just need to stop and be still. And know that everything is going to be all right. But are you feeding yourselves these things? That is the question. Are you feeding yourselves these things? Because if not, I encourage you to do so today. And not just for today, but every day. Every day. Every day. Don't wait. I'm telling you, don't wait. And that's why your like
Turn
that.
left onto Winstone Drive.
That's why nothing is elevating in your life. Because why? You're waiting for people to reassure what you ought to already know about yourself.
In 800 feet, turn left onto Platte Springs Road, State Road F.
So, I encourage you today to feed yourself words of affirmation. I encourage you today to feed yourself nothing but positivity. I encourage you today to look at yourself deeply into your eyes
Platte Springs Road, State Road
and speak these these words of life to yourself. Baby girl, don't wait for that person to come and tell you you're beautiful. Baby boy, don't wait for that person to come into your life to tell you you're handsome, to tell you that you are just phenomenal, to tell you that you're great, you're responsible, you handle business nicely, you bring food to the table, the bills are paid. Don't wait for that. Reassure it within yourself. And when you reassure it within yourself, every little thing's going to be all right. That's where the self-motivation kicks in. You know, in your downtime, in your lowest point, that's when you tap into those words. That's when you say, you know what? I've had enough. It's time to elevate. It's time to regroup. It's time to start all over. You know, a lot of us are afraid to start all over. And I could see why. You know, it's very challenging. But if it's not challenging, then what is it? Challenges are awesome because once you overcome that challenge, you look back at all the hard work and all the sweat that you put into it. And you're like, wow, did I do that? It's like when I complete my 5-mile run, 6, 7, 10-mile run, or even if I do 2 miles, and I look back and I'm like, damn, E, you did all of that. Or if I end up driving and I'm like, wow, that was a long distance. Girl, you're a beast. You're awesome, man. You're super great. But these are the words that I feed thyself. What do you feed yourself today? So I encourage you, L.I.F.E, encourage you today, my girl, my boy, my princess, my prince, my king, my queen. I encourage you today to feed yourself these positive spells. Yeah. Feed yourselves with words of affirmation. Feed yourself. Feed yourself. Feed yourself, and not just Walmart style. Dang, Aldi is just going everywhere. They are, man, Aldis are everywhere, man. That's what's up. But feed yourselves, not only just Walmart style or Publix style. Feed yourself like a damn buffet, right? Like Golden Corral. And not just today, but every day. Not every day, but every day. You need to feed yourself these things. Another thing you need to do, not only should you feed it, but you should also listen to it. I'm gonna pause real quick. I'm gonna go ahead and switch it. I want to let you listen to one podcast that I love to listen to that will definitely encourage you today. So give me a sec.
That we've all taken time just to stop and reflect many times when we hear what's happening in the news or read the newspapers. Where's all of this leading to? What's going on here? And so I think that now more than ever, we must begin to look at what are the things that we can do that would put us on some firm footing in life, that will enable us to do some things and use some powers that we have, that many of us go through life never ever discovering that we have those things going for us. And part of that, I believe, is knowing what it is your life worth. What is it that gives your life a sense of meaning and purpose? Because once you find that, it puts you in your power place. See, if you know what your life work is, I encourage you to start working on it. If you can't do it all at one time, do just a little bit of it. And if you don't know what it is that you showed up to do, if you don't know why you're here, I encourage you to find out what your purpose is here. What is the meaning of your life? What will be different? Have you ever asked yourself that question? I've done that. I remember coming from a friend of mine's funeral, and I was reflecting on how much time I had left. And I went for a walk in a park thinking about this guy whose life was so promising. And I mean, he wasn't an old guy. He was quite young, in fact. And I thought about all of the things that he said he was going to do, and he never got a chance to do those things. And I started thinking about my own life and how much time I had left to do the things that I would like to do. And at that time, I wasn't sure what my life purpose was, what my life's work was. I wasn't sure about it at that time. And I thought about it quite a lot. I had some idea, but I wasn't convinced. I don't think I felt worthy. I didn't believe that it could be me to do this kind of work that I'm doing right now. And I say to you that if you begin to take a conscious effort to find out what it is that you're supposed to do, I say that it can literally save your life. I said that it can literally save your life. 85% of the American public, according to recent studies, are going to jobs that they hate, working on jobs that do not challenge them. They get sick thinking about going. Because, see, when you go to a job and you already know how far you can go, you can already see that proverbial glass ceiling. See, when you're going someplace and you already know how much you're going to make, you already know how far you can go, you're in a dead-end position. It erodes your self-esteem. It lowers your sense of yourself. It creates an inner turmoil. It creates an emptiness in you. So I say that your life is worth finding what it is that you're supposed to do. And I'm not saying quit your job. I'm saying find it and do just a little bit of it. Just start working at it just a little bit, but do find out what your work is and hold on to it, and don't let your dream go. Don't let it go. See, and here's something else I want you to begin to look at. Why is it that most people don't pursue their dreams or don't do better than what they're doing if they're capable of doing it? I think that many of us don't go the next step because we don't know what to do yet. And I say that the reason that we don't even explore the possibility of what to do is because subconsciously we don't believe that it can happen for us, and we don't believe that we deserve it. So here's what I'm suggesting. How much time do you spend working on you? How much time do you spend every day working on your dream? In the last 90 days, how many books have you read? In the last year, what new skill or knowledge have you acquired? What kind of investment have you made in you? So I'm saying that as you begin to look at where you want to go, if you want to make it today, and things are changing so fast you have to literally run to stand still, I'm saying that you've got to make some conscious effort to begin to work to develop you. Here's something else. Most people are not living their dreams because of fear, ladies and gentlemen. Fear, limited vision, and lack of self-esteem is what keep most people doing things they don't want to do. The same reason that people stay in relationships where they're abused or they're unhappy or it's unfulfilling, they can't see themselves beyond that relationship. They can't see themselves enjoying life without that person. They think that this is all that they can do. The same reason that people get stuck at a certain level in life. They can't see things being better for them. And they think that this is it and this is all they deserve. This is all they've ever seen. It's been passed on to them. And they think that this is it for them. Oh, no. I was looking what Dr. Blanton, Smiley Blanton, who is a colleague of Dr. Norman Vincent Peale, what he said about fear. He said, fear is the most subtle and destructive of all human diseases. Ladies and gentlemen, fear kills dreams.
Fear.
Fear kills hope.
Fear.
Fear put people in the hospital.
Fear.
Fear can aid you.
It sure can.
Fear, ladies and gentlemen, can hold you back from doing something that you know within yourself that you're capable of doing, but it will paralyze you.
Wow.
And it seemed like you're in a hypnotic spell. And I ask you a question, what is the benefit? What's the benefit of allowing fear to hold you back? What's the benefit of giving up on yourself, of not stepping out on life and taking life on? What is the benefit for you? What's the plus in that? It's one of the things I had to ask myself. So I didn't want to make any mistakes. I wanted everybody to like me. I wanted to be perfect the first time I did something. It's not going to happen. You're going to make some mistakes. You're going to hurt some folks' feelings. You're going to create some enemies whenever you decide that you want to begin to take life on. You've got to ask yourself, how long am I going to allow this to hold me back? I like what Zig Ziglar says. He said, fear is false evidence appearing real. That is an illusion that we create in our mind. It is a state of mind that can be changed. So let's look at how we can begin to take some steps to restructure that fear, to begin to expand our visions of ourselves, to begin to increase our self-esteem. Webster said that self-esteem means confidence and satisfaction in oneself. Look at your life right now. Whatever you've done up to this point in time, your life is working. Whatever you have produced, it came out of you as a result of the kind of person that you have become. It's a result of your choices. It's a result of your consciousness. Now you have to ask yourself, are you satisfied with what you have produced? Is this what you want? Would you like for things to be better than this? Do you believe that you deserve better than this? Or are you content? This is it. You don't have to do anything else. That you already resign yourself in life and say, well, I'm happy. I'm not starving like the people in Calcutta. Are you allowing yourself to get off the hook like that? Or do you believe somewhere in the back of your mind or in your heart that there's some other great work for you to do? There's something else that life has for you. And that's why you're here. How do we handle this fear factor? How do we increase our self-esteem? You have to begin to fortify yourself. How do we do that? I believe that you have to begin to consciously monitor your inner conversation and start talking to yourself. Start building yourself up. Sometimes the only good things you will hear about you are the things that you say to you. So I'm saying learn to be your own booster. Start building yourself up. Start encouraging yourself. Start saying, I can do this. I can make this happen. When I started thinking about becoming a speaker, I said, yes, I can do this. I can make this happen. When I start trying to convince myself I can be a businessman after flopping and failing and losing thousands of dollars and feeling stupid and dumb and having people take advantage of me because of what I didn't know. I had to talk to myself because people were saying to me that I was dumb. And somewhere in the back of my mind, I was saying, you're right. Look at what I've done. I had to say, no, Les. Hey, come on, man. Get yourself together. You can handle this. You just haven't figured it out yet. It's all right. This is your training period. This is the tuition you have to pay for what you don't know. You can do this. Other people have done it. It doesn't take an Einstein. Get you some people that can teach you some stuff that you don't know. Get you some people that have done it successfully and learn from them. Take some seminars, workshops, read some books on how to manage a business. Change the way you see yourself and begin to tend to the personal details. Understand that nobody's going to take care of your business better than you. And when I start changing that kind of mindset of beating myself up because of my mistakes and start looking at the possibility of my doing better, of my making the adjustment that would enable me to do what I want to do successfully, things begin to change. And I'm saying stop beating up on yourself. You do it. I know you do it. I've done it. It's a natural inclination for us to put ourselves down. See, we are born negative, I think, in a negative consciousness because we live in a negative world. Here's some other things, ladies and gentlemen. Begin to guard your mind against negative programming. Like turn off the television.
You feel me?
Don't watch the news. So you've got to guard the kinds of things that you put in your mind. See, if you don't program your mind will be programmed, because human beings are goal-oriented. That's why we die of broken hearts early. That's why we're running through life to early grades. We're going through life, ladies and gentlemen. And I think that Henry David Thoreau said that most men live in quiet desperation. Most of us go through life running scared. So we created this in our minds, false evidence appearing real. We made it real in our minds. That's why Churchill said there's nothing to fear but fear itself. That's the destructive monster. So turn off things that can contribute to your fear. Turn a deaf ear to people that all they can do is talk about how negative things are, because they have bought into the consciousness of the world. Start attending workshops, seminars, listening to tapes on a daily basis to begin to recondition your mind, to retrain your thinking. Faith comes by what? Hearing and hearing and hearing. Listen to things that can empower you, that can enable you to create a new reality for yourself, and a new life for yourself. You might appear to be strange around most people. You know, most people think you're strange if you're happy today. See, these people have not found their purpose in life. That's why they're grumpy. That's why they're miserable. That's why they're so negative. They're hurting and they want to hurt other people. So start practicing using programs for your mind. Seminars, books, workshops. Keep a journal. Record your thoughts. What's happening with you? Every day when you get up, have a journal near you. See, ladies and gentlemen, we get 3 to 4 thoughts a year that if we would act on those thoughts, they could change our life. What idea are you sitting on? Write your ideas down. And then, once you get that idea, take the leap. Take the leap. See, it's out here in the universe. If you don't take the plunge, I guarantee you, somebody else will. Take the plunge. Go into action. And ladies and gentlemen, you will be surprised how things will come together. You'll be surprised. Now, you're going to have some difficult challenges. I can tell you that now. Be aware of that. Things are not going to work out exactly right. For a time they will, sometimes. And that's when life is just playing a game with you. I want you to feel good and relax. But ladies and gentlemen, go into action with your dream. And don't avoid where the fights are. Get in the midst of the fight. Get knocked down so you can learn how to fight, so you can hold your position. See, most people don't get out in the arena of life because they don't want to fight. Most people don't get out there because they don't want to get knocked down. They don't want to be dropped to their knees. But see, you're going to be dropped whether you're on the field or whether or not you're sitting on the sidelines. You're going to be dropped. So at least get dropped for something. See, that's how most people are spectators in life. You don't want to be a spectator. You want to get out in the field where the action is. And you will be amazed. After the struggle, there will be a calm period and things will begin to click for you.
All right, guys, so that's it. That's your words of affirmation, words of motivation, words of encouragement, words of boost to keep you going today. So tremendous Tuesday to you all. Tremendous Tuesday to you all. Tremendous Tuesday to you all. Remember, you are in charge of your day. You are in charge of your life. Don't let nobody else come around here and ruin it for you with their negative words, their negativity. That's why it's very important to take the time out for yourself, to protect yourself, so when you do go out into the universe, you'll be able to conquer all things, guys. It's your girl, L.I.F.E here. Thank you for those who chimed in, who are tapping into this live here today. And make sure you share it with someone. Send it to someone's DM. And hopefully it motivated and inspired not only you, but them as well, and many, many people in the universe. Guys, I'm going to go ahead and go because we got business to handle. Hello. Make sure you secure the greens, secure the greens, secure the greens. Be smart out here. And don't let nobody ruin your day. And always remember, like I always say, don't allow people to mold you, but mold them into being a better person. so they could take that energy and take that excitement and spread it out to the universe. Guys, it's your girl L.I.F.E here, and oh,